Welcome back to 3DS Stop, where we uncover the secrets, conspiracies, and chaos that Nintendo doesn't want you to know. Today we're talking about something truly terrifying. Your 3DS is watching you, and it always has been. That's right. You might think that little front-facing camera is just for fun, but what if I told you hackers can access it? What if I told you someone out there could be watching you through your very own system? Face raiders? More like face surveillance. And the worst part, Nintendo's online shutdown makes this even more dangerous. Before we get into the terrifying truth, join the Stop Vengers Discord. We're taking down Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop together. Links in the description. Now let's break down this horrifying 3DS surveillance nightmare. And trust me, this is going to be harder to swallow than a dry pancake without syrup. Section 1, the 3DS camera, a hacker's dream. Or let's start with the obvious. The 3DS has cameras. 2 on the outside and 1 facing directly at your face every time you open your system. Now, if you think Nintendo didn't bake in some weird experimental software for these cameras, you don't know Nintendo. There's already tons of evidence that developers had access to motion tracking, facial recognition, and even eye tracking software, all running in the background. But here's where it gets crazy. Hackers have already proven that Nintendo's camera software could be remotely axed if certain vulnerabilities were exploited. And with Nintendo cutting online support, that means security updates are over. No patches, no protections. That means if some shady hacker finds a backdoor, they could turn on your 3DS camera without you even knowing. Your childhood console? Now a surveillance tool. Just like how you think your pancakes are safe on your plate until someone swoops in with a fork and takes a bite, without you ever seeing it coming. Section 2, 3DS camera glitches. And let's talk about some strange things people have reported over the years. Ever opened your 3DS and seen the camera light flicker for a second? Ever had a weird, grainy black and white image appear for just a frame before disappearing? Some people have even claimed to see faces in the background of their photos that shouldn't be there. Glitch? Maybe. But with the right software, a hacker could literally watch you through your own 3DS, take pictures without you knowing, and even turn on the microphone to listen in. And if you think, well, why would anyone want to spy on me? Ask yourself this. Why did Nintendo never give us a way to turn the camera off? No settings, no indicator light, it's just always there. Just like how no matter how much syrup you pour, there's always one dry pancake that refuses to soak it up. Suspicious? Absolutely. Section 3, who's really in control? With Nintendo shutting down online services, people think their 3DS is finally safe from Nintendo's reach. But here's the thing. Just because Nintendo's stepping away doesn't mean someone else won't step in. Without official servers, what happens when someone sets up their own? We've already seen hackers take over old online games, and some of them have direct access to system data. If they can send messages to your system, what's stopping them from sending a silent command to turn your camera on? And let's not forget that weird Street Pass tracking system. Nintendo literally used Street Pass data to map out where people traveled. What if someone's still collecting that data? What if your 3DS has been tracking you this whole time? This situation is starting to feel like when you make pancakes, but the first one always turns out weird. You don't know why, but something feels off. And just like how that first pancake is never quite right, this whole thing with Nintendo's shutdown isn't sitting right either. So, what can you do? First, cover your 3DS camera. Just like people do with their laptop webcams, put a piece of tape over it, maybe even 2, just to be safe. Second, never connect your 3DS to strange Wi-Fi networks. If you're still using online features, be careful. And third, well, be paranoid. Because at the end of the day, whether it's Nintendo, hackers, or some mystery force behind the scenes, someone could be watching you. Oh, and before you leave, join the Stop Vengers Discord. We're taking down Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop together. Links in the description. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cover my 3DS cameras while eating a stack of security pancakes. See ya.